the 76ers taking on the Suns. For the Philadelphia 76ers, the best win percentage in the league. They've got talent. They've got coaching. They've got everything you need to compete for a title. Suns, Sixers, just moments away right after this. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Mikal Bridges is a big part of the Suns' growth into a powerhouse. Coach Monty Williams said of his two-way swingman, I believe he has every intangible, talent and quality to be a glue guy in that starting lineup. Mikal has an edge to him. Guys respect the heck out of him because he competes every day. Kevin, I compete every time you throw it down to me.
You do. And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. A look at the 76ers starting group. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Simmons is out there with MP. And it's Green in at the small forward position. And for the Suns, up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Greg, as the playoffs loom in the distance, for those teams who have overachieved in the regular season, how do they ensure that their success continues in the postseason?
Well, listen, the skeptics will remain, and you've got to understand the playoffs are a different animal. You have to be resilient and adaptable, and when that adversity hits, that's when your focus has to rise.
A nice shot by Booker.
This guy has so many shots up his sleeve. Devin Booker loves to go with that floater when it's presented to him.
On the wing, Harris. Here's MP. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Count that one. Booker's got his second bucket of the night.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
And the basket by Harris.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Hits it from three-point range. Booker's got 7. Booker's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option court offense.
Shooting for and Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
And that one misses.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
Simmons. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
A nice bit of muscle from Simmons there, pushing through the contact and finishing strong.
And the foul called on MP.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Booker the pass to Paul. Booker the bounce pass. Ayton against Embiid. Shot clock at 5. And Booker kicks to Paul. Suns moving the ball around.
Well, this guy has a reputation for being a lockdown defender. Danny Green takes great pride in making it hard on the offense.
Pass to Embiid. And he uses the glass on the lane.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
And so here is Philadelphia after the Suns pick up 2. MP, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Ball against Simmons. MP outside. Back to Simmons. And taken away by Paul.
2 minutes remaining.
And they're moving it up.
2 minutes.
With some arc. No good from Booker. And so, MV will bring it up for the 76ers.
Tobias Harris.
They trail by 1. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
The Suns here with a different look. JaVale McGee's checked in for 8. Kaminsky comes in for Crowder. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. And then for Philadelphia, Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. And Maxey subbed in for Simmons. Here's MP. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. MP's got his 3rd basket of the night. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. Passes it to Kaminsky. Johnson outside. A 3-pointer, no good. Philadelphia leading by 3.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader. Very positive in his approach.
Now here's Johnson. Turned in an outstanding game against Denver. Payne with the bounce pass. Here's McGee. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Drummond passes to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
Suns trail by 3. Payne with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Booker. Offensive rebound. Out to Payne. Second shot opportunity, and that one is good.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Feibel for three. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. 76ers on top, up one. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees the need to turn up the heat a bit.
I think I need to, be more aggressive. Just look to impose myself, just look to dominate. I guess I need to go back to having fun and just dominate.
And certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent. He's just got to bring it every time down the floor.
We welcome.
76ers.
It's no longer just a
substitution.
traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers was phenomenal. He scored 22 points, and there was no answer for him all game long. It looked like he got whatever shot he wanted out there. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
MP passes to Embiid. Harris outside. Launches a three, and the three ball is good. Harris has got 7 points in the game.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
Ball finds Crowder. Back to Paul. Over MP. That's short off the rim.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
That one good for two. MP's got the lead up to 7 now for the 76ers. 44 seconds left here in the second. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A fourth would be inexcusable.
14 foul.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter. Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
And the shot goes in. Now just a 1-point 76ers lead.
Now, this is a comfort zone for Chris Paul. That mid-range game, you better guard it.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers lead by 3. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the 76ers. Front court filled in by Green at 3 and Harris at the 4. MP is out there with Simmons. And it's Embiid in at the 5. Roman the paint. And Booker kicks to Crowder. Clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. And that one's good, Ayton.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
MP with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Booker looking around. Pass to Paul. Bridges outside. Booker with no one around, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, your instinct is, I'm going to rise and fire on the catch.
MP passes to Embiid. Over Ayton. Embiid, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Booker. And Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers leading by 3. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers, who helped to define roles. Rivers said, I did that day one. We're playing through Joel, but Ben is the facilitator. Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in. Kevin, back to you.
Well, they've got the talent for sure, D.A. Thank you.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
Here with a different look. Saric has checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Frank Kaminsky comes in for Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. And of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
And a one-man wrecking crew in transition. Excellent at driving the ball in the half court. And once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop.
Maxey passes to Drummond. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Now here's Payne. The pass to Johnson, out left to the wing. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Payne kicks to Booker. 4 on the shot clock. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. There's the pass to Milton. He gets it in there.
Shake Milton.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Payne dishes to Sharge. Now here's Kaminsky, defended by Thibault. Kaminsky, the pass to Booker. Over Milton. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Suns trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The offensive rebound. Here's Kaminsky. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
That one on Maxey.
First team.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. JaVale McGee's checked in for Phoenix. Paul comes in for Payne. Philadelphia also making some changes. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Furkan Korkmaz. And MP subbed in for Shake Milton. And he can't hit the second. Philadelphia leading by 8 and taken away by Paul. Johnson surveying the floor. Paul is doubled. He kicks it to Kaminsky. Back to Paul. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Suns keep it alive. And finished off by Kaminsky.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Suns trail by 8. Here's Booker. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Andre Drummond in the middle of the action at both ends of the floor. Big-time defensive block.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
McGee finds Crowder. Over Simmons. The baseline J off the mark. And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. 8-point game. Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. Paul out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's McGee in at center. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
This guy is just so smooth offensively. The ability to get to the floater game for Chris Paul, so important.
Harris against Crowder. Harris's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Green against Johnson. Now here's Paul. He's covered closely. McGee's shot is off. The 76ers leading by 6. Green kicks to MP. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the 76ers, taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2. He's off on the first. Ayton, he's checked in for Phoenix. So he comes up empty, missing both. And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebounding.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised. He is a double-double machine. And think about it. He is not even at his prime yet.
Here's Embiid. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Embiid's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Green against Johnson. Ball looking over the floor. Back to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots the 3. They get it back. And it's Ayton missing. The 76ers leading by 8. MP finds Embiid. Pass to MP. Now Simmons, defended by Paul. MP against Johnson. It's deflected.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
76ers shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Good. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And the Suns call time here. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ben Simmons.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck.
2 minutes
Give it
remaining in the
everything
game.
you got out
2
there.
minutes.
Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. lets it go from 14. The shot comes out. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Baseline jumper, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
Assist goes
And
to
now it's a 12-point Philadelphia lead. A minute 42 left in the fourth. And here's Booker. Kicks to Ayton. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Well, the form and the touch and the mid-range from DeAndre Ayton. This guy is special.
To the right side. And they double up Embiid. And the dunk by MP.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
And it's in there. Booker's got 21.
Well, you take control of what you can take advantage of, and that means playing through contact.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're leading by 10. 109 left in the fourth quarter. The Suns making a change here. Crowder's checked in.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the 76ers.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
A two-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Bridges at the line for two.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
He gets the first, and that brings them within single digits.
After winning 2 championships in college at Villanova before turning pro, I think Mikal Bridges has the next championship in his sights. That's an NBA title.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Sharge checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Smith comes in for Crowder. Abdul Nader, he's checked in for Booker. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Paul. Both free throws good from Bridges. Here's MP. Curry dishes to MP. Pass to Drummond. Good on the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 10.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Connects from three-point range.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Korkmaz kicks to Curry. The dish to MP. Curry passes to Drummond. So the 76ers win it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.